All right. Is it going? All right. All right. So we're here in Paris Cemetery, Paris, Kentucky. This is the Arnsparger plot, and they're relatives to the Lowrys. And so we're going to go through some of these tombstones right quick and do a little family history. So I'm just going to grab hold of that for you. So we're going to start right here. Um, this is this is my dad. This is Bill Arnsparger, Pawpaw to most of you young kids. That's his marker from the Marine Corps. So our federal government has markers for everyone who served. This is his uh, tombstone right here, and passed away 5 years ago. There's mom right there. She's doing good right now. She's in great health, so she's super. And we're visiting here. So let's take a look. This is my dad's dad. This is Will S. Arnsparger, and his wife, Polly Baldwin Arnsparger, right here next to him. So that's the next generation up. And I'll back up so you can get a reference here. Okay, there's the big Arnsparger, big words right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to work through some of my dad's uncles, right? So this is Lucian. All right, that's his uncle Lucian, and he was in World War I and came home, made it home. This is his wife Alida, and Mom, stay with me in case I don't get everything just right. And another brother, another one of Dad's uncles is Clifton. This is Clifton Arnsparger. He died in 1941. He was a police officer, and he was shot by a bad guy. So, we really, and many of Dad's, actually, I think two of Dad's other uncles were police officers as well, sheriffs. So we are a very proud family of police officers. So let's get some of the other uncles, some of Dad's other uncles here. Okay, this is Uncle Reuben and Uncle Reuben's wife, Cora Lee, and their daughter, one of their daughters, Diane, and another of their daughter recently passed, and there's not a marker yet for her. So let's keep looking here. Another one of Dad's uncles was James Arnsparger, and I'll just make a note here. This tombstone has a typographical error on it. The Lowry is not spelled properly, just for the record. And his wife was Aunt Esther, and their children were, yeah, Ruby Ann. She was a doctor. She did not marry and had no children, and she died relatively recently too. Now, parents for the uncles. Here we go. Clifton. This is my dad's grandfather, Clifton. He was an attorney in town. He had some things to do with the school system as well from time to time, and that was his main occupation. That was as an attorney, and his wife Ruby Lowry. Now the Lowry name's important because there are lots of Lowrys in here that we'll go over in just a minute. Oh, one more where I forgot to mention was Sabrina. This was a little baby. This is little baby Sabrina. She died as an infant. Okay, she was the only daughter that Clifton and Ruby had. So they had lots of sons. I already just went through all of them. Okay, all right. Now, the other Arnsparger is Clifton Arnsparger. His parents are buried in Georgetown Cemetery. Okay, all right. So and so this is Ruby Lowry. Okay, she was a Lowry, and her parents are right down here. So we'll move just a little bit so you can kind of scan and see. That's all Arnspargers. Now we come down here, the Lowry area. This is Ruby Lowry's dad. All right, that's William Lowry. He was born in 1813. His wife, Sabrina Lowry, 1831. Okay, and they had Ruby, and they also had a daughter named Bessie. This is Bessie. I don't know if she ever married. I suspect not. And then this is Uncle Hop, and his name was Hobson Lowry. And there's a marker here, Sally Neal, and I'm not sure what her connection is exactly, but there were Neals and Lowrys that had married each other back around the time in 1780s. But the Lowrys go back. So William Lowry, I think it was his grandfather, was one of the first settlers here in this area back during 1776. And also, the Lowrys married into the Neals about that same time, and that's where the Neal name will come up if you start doing more, family history stuff. But the Neals and the Lowrys were all some of the very first people into the state of Kentucky. Okay, there's some other people here that I don't know how they're related, but there's some other Lowrys up here. Again, I'm not really sure how they're related. But you go back a whole bunch of generations, and you just it's just hard to kind of keep track of them. But this is an old stone right there. It's born 1840. I think that was a James Lowry. So that's it, Mom. Anything else you can think of? I think that hits everybody. All right, that's good. We'll just ease out on this is the big Arnsparger stone, Paris Cemetery, Paris, Kentucky.